So, when you see other people who haven't had that experience or haven't fully had that experience and think they're suffering, how do you respond to that? Ask the questions?
Well,
I
see it as confusion, and I experience confusion as the only suffering on this planet. And anyone suffering, when they can know the truth of it, what I call the truth of it, or the reality of it, it's over.
Mm-hmm. And confusion is? You say confusion?
Confusion is wanting two things at once.
And one thing is not what's there.
Well, I'm a lover of reality, so I can also say this is a rose. We want to call it a rose here on this planet, I'm for it. That's it.
Yeah, we can agree to that, but how?
Exactly.
Right.
It's not going to make it one.
No, I understand.
But so that I can be with you, I'm going to say a beautiful rose.
And I'll say thank you. No.
We say what we say.
Right, exactly. So, do you find like a momentum picking up?
It's really nice music.
Yeah, it is nice music.
Yes.
I think at this point, probably they've heard this music 66 times. I think they'd rather hear you talk, so I'm going to step in and try to get you to say something. So when you go around the world, do you find like a momentum picking up for people coming to this and experiencing it sooner?
Yes.
So there seems to be like a pickup of energy for that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's natural for us to be without the story rather than to be with it. To be with it is the suffering. I was going to say about wanting two things at once. You know, we want it to be a rose, and it's not a rose. So if we think it should be, you know, a different kind of flower, then that's where the pain begins. It's a wanting, a desire. But it's actually not, in my experience. It's wanting something when the reality already exists. So
something already exists.
Yes.
Something's there.
Yes. So that's confusion, wanting two things at once. We think we want a pansy, but actually the rose is what is here. So until we know we're a lover of reality and what we want is what is, we're confused, wanting two things at once.
So, but in essence, what we're saying about that is that it doesn't matter if we call it a rose. I mean, if everyone agrees in this room to call it a pansy, then it becomes a pansy.
Yes.
And that's the nature of how we go through, you know, different human experience and different human times, that we agree on different things.
Yes.
So at some point, you don't need to agree because there just is. And everybody's living with the reality of
what is.
What is.
Yeah, it's a delightful place to live. Yeah, you always get your way. There's no question about what you want. You know, what I say is, it's very clear what I want. I want to sit here. It's very clear what I should do. I should sit here. It's very clear about what the highest order of company is for me. Here you are. Mm-hmm. So it's always the thing, so I'm not ever confused. I don't argue with what I want. It's obvious. So it's like over.